Hello student, good morning from class 6 and 7. So one chapter I'm going to give a pre-video about the chapter 4 in 6 also and 7 also. So in this chapter we have to learn how to create presentation and what is presentation and how we will present the presentation and how we can make the presentation for any topics. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the presentation in class 6 also and in class 7 also. So this video can refer both classes 6 and 7 also. So now we are going to start with what is presentation. So presentation presentation is a structured way of delivering information और आइडिया टू एन ऑडियंस. कोई भी ऑडियंस के सामने जब हम अपनी आइडियाज़ और इन्फॉर्मेशन को रखते हैं, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड प्रेजेंटेशन. इट इज़ टिपिकली इन्वॉल्व्स अ स्पीकर, ग्रुप ऑफ स्पीकर. कोई स्पीकर होगा उसमें या ग्रुप ऑफ स्पीकर दैट शेयरिंग कंटेंट यूजिंग स्पोकन वर्ड. अपने स्पोकन वर्ड से कोई भी जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन कंटेंट होगा उसको शेयर कर रहे होंगे. ठीक है. ऑफन सपोर्ट बाय विजुअल एड्स दैट मीन्स वी कैन यूज डिजिटल टूल्स टू प्रेजेंट समथिंग एंड टू क्रिएट समथिंग. वी हैव टू क्रिएट some content for the presentation about the topics and just like slides that means we are making presentation and charts, images and videos. What is the so this is the presentation. What is key features of presentation? So key features of presentation is the purpose. What purpose we are going to make a presentation? To inform and persuade, educate, motivate and entertain. For this purpose we are doing the presentation and we are creating the presentation and we are presenting the presentation. And audience, who will be our audience? So the audience can range from one person to a large group person. So maybe our audience will be one person, or we are presenting something to a particular person or a particular group of people. So and third is format. What will be the format? So format is live, person or virtual, recorded. It should be recorded, interacting. That's just like this video is recorded for your chapter 4. To know the overview about the chapter and where we have to start the chapter and to get idea about the chapter. So that's why we are doing the pre-video shoot. So this is the also example of the presentation, right? And tools. What about the tools we can use for Microsoft PowerPoint to make the presentation. Google Slides also we can use. These are the tools. Now where we are using it? So it is using in business presentation, like okay, academic presentation, just like I am doing the presentation for the academic presentation, pre-videos, lecture shoot, research finding. So this is also a presentation. Training or workshop, who is giving the training or workshop, anything, who that is also called the presentation. That is also the presentation. Or anything, who is public speaking, or any political leader who is speaking something or explaining something to the public. So that is also count as a presentation. So you now you have some idea about the what is presentation. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the presentation and what will be the topic of this chapter. So first we will recall the 3 stages of creating presentation. Okay, so what are the stages to create presentation? So these we have to know, and also identify way to transfer multimedia files, how we can add multimedia files to our presentation to look impressive and responsive, and also how we can importing a multimedia files into the presentation. Right now how we will demonstrate various slide views such as notes, slides or sorted or handouts. These things how we will present, and finally how design and print the slide, how we will print the slides. So these are the topics we have to cover in this chapter though. So I'm going to give idea about the first thing, that stages how to create presentation. So there are several stages of create presentation. The first one is so the first one is plan, right? Follow plan. So plan in this stage we have to decide outline of the presentation. What will be the outline of the present of our presentation? First point will be how we need to gather information on the given topic. Whatever the topic we have to decide here, whatever the topic. Okay, topic, for example, the topic is Bhimrao Ambedkar. Okay, Bhimrao Ambedkar. So for this person, we have to give presentation and we have to make the slide of about this person. So how this is the topic. Now we have to gather information about the Bhimrao Ambedkar, right? And first we have to gather the information and choose the title of the presentation. So what will be the title? Just example, this will be the title. Okay, now the second point is go through the information that you have collected. Whatever the information first we have to collect the information from the Google or Wikipedia and whatever. Okay, so we need to collect the information. First collect information, and then what we are doing, that we have to go through the collected information, that whatever the information we have collected, that is correct or not. We have to validate that information. After that, group related information and list the main point of what you want to present. So within the information, we have verified the information. Okay, in the verified information we have to separate the main point of the presentation. What will be the main point? Okay, main point we have to separate from the content. Main point. And then for each main point we have to list the sub point for the main point, sub point for the main point. So this is the plan. This is the first stage, right? This is the stage 1 in the plan. We have to do this. First we need to collect the information, then we need to validate the information. That after that we have to separate the main point and main point of the sub point of the main point. We need to separate that point. And after this there are a second stage, that is execute. What? Execute. So in the execute stage, open a presentation application. First we have to open the presentation application and create new app presentation. We have to click on the create new presentation, and then we have to give the title of the presentation. And then after second point, the create new slide for each main point, है ना? Every new main point के लिए आपको create we have to create a main point for the each slides. Okay, and within the main point we have to put sub point of the main point. So and we also we can add text, we can add images, and we can add videos, mp3s, whatever you want, any multimedia file. Okay, multimedia file you can add. Okay, we can add. So in the stage 2 we have to open the presentation, then click create new presentation. We have to give title of the presentation, then we have to make a slide for the each main point of the presentation, and then we have to add sub point of the main point. Now the stage 3 is impress. Now we have to verify the content of the presentation. The first, check the following order of the slides. So the slides or order of the slides like this. I'm giving one example for that. I have already created one PPT, right? That is Python PPT. I have already created. So you can see. So here you can see order of the slides should be in logical flow. Logical flow, that means it should be that 1 2 3, so it should be logical flow, that means it should be prioritized. That means which slide should be first, which slide should be after that first point, first slide, and which slide should be in the last slide. So we need to arrange the slides. Okay, and then B, sub points are correctly placed. Whatever the sub points, you can see the sub points here, right? Here you can see this is the main point. Python is a popular high level programming language and used in various applications. Now this main point, there are two sub points. There are two sub points. These are the sub points. You can see here how I created. These are the sub point of the main point. Now information will be accurate. So whatever information, these are the information, right? These are the information. Whatever information is here, we need to validate the information. That means we need to cross check the information. It is correct or it is incorrect. Now, information should be accurate, adequate, and follow the aware rules. Okay, and the spelling and grammar are correct. So whatever we are writing in the text, right? We can check the spelling also. Spelling check. Whatever writing in the slides, we should also take care about the spelling. We need to check the spelling of the sentences or words. Now, the second point is add visual by ensuring the font type. Okay, you can also see the font type of this line. Font type of this line, you can see is the same, right? And the font type is same and are easy to read, and alignment you can see this point is the same. It is just below this point, and these are straight line. This alignment is good. Alignment is good, right? Alignment is good. So it should be not like that one point is here and some point is here. It should be aligned, right? And the color of highlight points are points. So you can see the highlight points. This is the highlighted bold. That means the main point is this. So it if any you can see in this also in this slide also. Here something I have highlighted. This is the highlighted. This is highlighted. Why? Because this is important. This is important. We have to show that. So that's why it is highlighted. And the third is add animation, transition effect, whatever appropriate. So I have used this, and not animation. You can say this is the figure. I have used structure. This structure I have used to just show the and for the better understanding for the audience. And also I have added some logo here. You can see to know the logo about the Python, and here I have added something. So these things we can add here, right? Now you have an idea what is presentation, what is the stages to create presentation, why we are creating presentation. There are many things we will see in this chapter. We will see in this chapter. The first one is how we can add sound in a presentation. Add sound in presentation. The second thing we will see in this chapter, like how we can add images and sound file from the resources, from the different resources. Add images, videos, audios from different resources. How we will add the images, videos, and anything which is appropriate for you. How we will import the files from the different location in our presentation. And also we will see some more points like log like note page view, and also the last point is printing slide, and how we will see that how we can printing slide after the slides work is completed, work is done, our presentation is done, then how we can print the slide, and after the printing slide how we are present going to present that slides. So this is all about the presentation, and how we can create the presentation, how we can add the image in the presentation, how we can add sound file, videos file, animation, how we can add. We also take some precaution like how we have to check the font size of the text, and we have to check the alignment of the slide text, and also we have to check the slides should be in logical flow, and also I'm giving example how it should be. So you can see this is the example of the presentation. So I have created this for the syllabus school. This will be the intro page, okay, and topic titles, this will be the topic titles. Now the second one is the main topic, what is the Python, okay, and in the main topic there will be the sub points. You can see all slides are in a logical flow, and all main topics should contain the sub points, main subtopics, and also the last slide should be the thank you. So this way we can create the slides. So thank you.